Hey, what's up, YouTube? Just on a Sunday, just came to the office, man, this morning. To just um, just get ready for this new week that I have ahead of myself. So I wanted to do a video today that can definitely help a lot of entrepreneurs, especially a lot of small entrepreneurs, because usually, as small entrepreneurs, we're not the most business wise people. Okay, we know how to do work, okay, but we don't know how to really create a profitable business for ourselves. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you why a lot of small businesses struggle making profit. Okay, it's because, first of all, it's their price point. Okay, your price is everything. And a lot of us, and I can speak for myself because I actually did the same thing when I first started my business, is I was so emotional attached to the price, okay, that I felt like whatever I thought was a good price, that everybody else would accept that. And only a certain person, only a certain type of consumer will accept that. And I didn't realize that until I made change in my business after 5 years of struggling, and I decided to change my whole business model. That then I realized that prices not only can attract certain type of consumers, but it can also run away certain types of consumers. Because when I start raising my carpet cleaning prices throughout the years, once I got up to like $40-50, and now we charge $75 an area, I started realizing those clients who was paying us higher prices, they would question the lower prices. They would say, well, Courtney, yeah, I see these signs, I see these coupons, whole house, $100, $150. How could they afford to do a good job? How can they afford to stay in business? How can they afford to give good quality services at those type of prices? So what that starts showing me is that when certain type of people, customer, we're all customers in a certain type of way. When they see those type of prices, that's a red flag to them. So they're not going to hire those specific type of companies, all right? Because they know that I'm looking for value, okay? I'm looking for the highest form of value of a service, and I know paying a cheaper price isn't going to come with that. Because you have to realize these type of clients, like my average client is older than me. I'm 41. My average client is probably the age 50 and up. I don't work for a lot of people my age, and I definitely don't work for a lot of people who are younger than me. Okay, so basically, this is not their first rodeo. This is not their first time hiring a service provider. All right, so as service providers, okay, because remember, guys, we sell service. We don't sell a product. And I think that's why a lot of us get it mixed up, okay? Because we go to Walmart, now I'm me personally, I don't shop at Walmart, and not because of prices, more because of the customer service. All right, so I'm a Target guy. I shop at Target, I shop at Publix, all right, because I love good customer service. And I'm the type of person, I don't mind paying more for good customer service, because to me, good customer service is it's a whole better feel than trying to find something for the cheapest price and not getting good customer service to match it. All right, and it's hard to match good customer service with lower prices. That's why when you go to Walmart, you have to self-checkout. All right, they got 40 registers, but you have to check yourself out. And again, can you be mad at them before making that decision? No, because again, as business owners, you have to understand, we're giving you the lowest price, so why would we give you the best customer service? A lot of people don't think about that. They don't understand it. But again, a lot of people understand, if I want the best customer service, I have to pay more. Okay, so as small business owners, the first thing we have to do is not become emotionally attached to a price. Okay, because when you become emotionally attached to a price, you're going to attract that into your business. All right, so when you have a client who says they want a cheaper price, all right, you go out there, and let's say you're a carpet cleaner, you clean carpets for $20-25 a room. That's very, very low. okay, in this day of time. Now 20-30 years ago, that was a good price, but now, and you have a lot of people in the carpet cleaning industry that still charge those low prices. So they don't realize when they market, okay, when they market those low prices, they're not only emotionally attached to the price, but also the individual who's seeking those low prices are attached to the price. And guess what's going to happen? When they hire you because of those low prices, they're still going to expect the same type of service from the company that's charging double or even triple than you, okay? Because again, I've been there. When I was a low price cleaner charging $20-$25 a room, my clients at that time was not telling me, oh, well, just because you're half the price, we're expecting a half job, okay? Just because you're half the price, we're expecting you to do a quick, fast job. No, actually, these type of clients expected more at a lower price than the clients who are looking for good customer service on a higher value standpoint, all right? The people who hired me at the cheaper prices expected more out of the service than the people now that pay my higher prices. All right, we have to think about that as business owners. Who is your ideal client? So when I see guys, you know, business owners say, oh, everybody's my client, that already tells me that they don't even understand their own business model. All right, if that was true, places like Target and Publix, Whole Foods, they would not exist. All right, because everybody would go to the cheapest. All right, this is why you have options. So for example, I'll use Walmart, Publix, Whole Foods as an example. Whole Foods is the highest value, most valuable grocery store you can go to, as far as I know, in my area. Okay, I went to Whole Foods before one time. Okay, it just wasn't a fit for me. All right. So, but again, I have clients that only shop at Whole Foods, okay? Me, I'm a Publix guy, all right? So I'm kind of more, you can say, in the middle. I get good customer service, okay? I get it at a price that, yes, I'm paying more than Walmart, all right? But I'm getting the type of customer service that I feel like I deserve, all right? All right? So the thing, guys, is that as business owners, you cannot be emotionally attached to your prices, all right, or to a certain price point, because when you become emotionally attached to a certain price, you don't realize that's exactly the type of person you want to attract to your business. And this is why a lot of us do not reach a certain point where we can be a profitable business. This is why a lot of companies cannot afford. I have clients say all the time, Courtney, yes, I use this company. We did a job this week, had to go behind another company, okay, because they're not a high valuable company. Again, they market their business at a lower price point to get in the home. And again, I hear people say, oh, I use a certain price to get in the home. Well, that tells me that they don't understand, because you can get in a certain home at 3 times the price based off who you are marketing those prices to. All right. So this is why a lot of companies can't go back when they have issues. This is why they can't go back, you know, when a customer calls them back with the issue, because honestly, they can't afford to go back, because they didn't make a lot of profit, if sometimes no profit at all. You'll be surprised how many companies don't even make profit. They're just surviving off each transaction. That was me for 5 years. No profit, always in the negative, always in the red, just trying to survive to get from one job to the next job. All right. So my thing is, guys, is that you have to understand, okay, as entrepreneurs, all right, who you service will dictate, and I've been saying this, I'm going to keep saying it, who you service, the customers that you attract will dictate what you can and can't do in your business. All right. And that also comes when you're a small business. Like me, I'm a small business. We're a 3-truck operation. Now, yes, if you are a a business, you know, let's say with a lot of employees and a lot of trucks, 9 times out of 10, you operate off of volume. All right. So when you operate off of volume, that's your main focus. That's your main focus. I used to work for a lot of companies, had 5, 10, 15. I worked for one company one time that had like over 30 trucks, but it was a volume based company. It wasn't about customer service. It wasn't about giving the highest value services. Okay. They used to teach us to get in and get out, because why? We can't afford to be in this house, okay, for 2 or 3 hours just to come out with $100. That makes sense. All right. That's real. That's really good business practice for that type of business model. But again, the clients, they don't understand that. So they don't. So when you go in, so when a client hires a company that charges cheap prices and they're in and out, they don't understand. Okay, why is my floor still dirty? Why didn't they communicate with me? Why were they such in a rush? Because that's their business model. They can't afford to communicate with you. They can't afford to give you the best services. All right. But this is why, as business owners, we have to be careful who we attract, because the same clients that hire you at the lower prices, they still expect the high valuable services. All right. The good customer service, they expect this, but they don't understand that that does not come with that business model. This is why I see people, and it's a two-way street. And I tell clients this: you have to understand, when you hire a company, every company is not equal. All right. So you have to play your part as well. And me as a consumer, this is why before I hire any company, okay, before I support any company, I do my due diligence. I do my research. All right. Because I want to know what I'm getting for my money. All right. So I can't sit here and hire a guy to pressure wash my house for $100, but expect for him to give me the same type of service at a high value as the company that would charge me $400 or $500. But that company that's charging $400 or $500, again, they're working. See, this is the thing, guys, is that when it comes to your prices, this is why, you know, when it comes to prices, you really have to dial in remember what your price points, what you market, what you put out there is what you're going to attract. So for years, I see carpet cleaners, they will complain about the same people that they market to. Oh, these people don't want to pay no money. These people, they want something for nothing. They just price shopping. But you're attracting that. You're attracting that to your business. So how can you complain about it? Because you have created that message. All right. I don't deal with that in my business. All right. Because that's not what I attract. This is why I'm always tweaking my business. This is why, like, for example, I give free over the phone estimates for my hardwood, for my services. But if a client wants me to come out, that's my time. I charge $75 for an in-home consultation. And you know what, guys? People pay me for that. They pay me for my time because, again, they understand from a consumer's level. They see the value in my business. They see who I am. They see my online reputation. All right. So when I tell them, give them a ballpark figure of how much is going to be over the phone, and they say, you know what, Courtney, I still want you to come out and do an in-home consultation, and they pay me $75 before I even get there. That's because they see the value in my business, and 99% of those clients are going to book with me once I get there. See what I'm saying? When I used to do free estimates, free in-home consultations, I wasted so much money and I wasted so much time because a lot of those clients or potential clients, they didn't value me. They just wanted, again, a price because they was more emotionally attached to the price point than the value that I was bringing them. See what I'm saying? So you have to understand your prices in your business is what's going to create the type of business your prices are basically going to create the type of customers, clients your business attracts. And there's no way around it. That's why people call every day. I'm answering my phone. How much do you charge? How much do you charge? Okay. If that's the first question out of a person's mouth, it's because the only thing they're focused on is the price. All right. So when they say how much you charge and they finally get a certain price point that they feel comfortable with, but they didn't ask any other questions. How long have you been in business? Are you licensed? Are you insured? Okay. What is your reputation? You know, your reviews. Do you have examples of your work? Do you have referrals? These are important questions. These are questions that I see that my type of ideal client asks. Okay. My ideal client can ask me 10 questions. And don't you know, when it gets to the price point is probably the last question they'll ask. How long have you been doing this? Do you have any referrals? Are you licensed? Are you bonded? Okay. What type of products do you use? What type of equipment do you use? Do you guarantee your? These are the questions my ideal client asks. Okay. Sometimes it's not even about the price. I have clients that tell me all the time, Courtney, it's not about the money. I just want you to come solve my problem. All right. I just want you to take care of my issues. All right. You'd be surprised of how many people have that same mentality. And you have to align your business model with whatever type of client you're trying to attract to your business. So if you market your business with low prices, you're going to attract that. And you have to take responsibility and accept that. You can't argue against it because you're the one that's putting it out there. You are the one in control. No one controls your prices but you. All right? Nobody. People, inflation, it's a part of our life. Some people, they complain about it, they argue about it, but guess what? They still have to accept it. Okay? Gas prices go up. People, you hear it all the time. Oh, gas is high. But guess what? You're still putting gas in your car. Okay? You don't have to. You can go get a bike. You can go get an electric car. You can walk. Okay? You don't need gas. All right? But people still pay for it. Why? Because deep down, they still see the value in it. All right. So I just want to put this out there, guys, is that as a small business owner, really be careful how you market your business. Be careful who you market your business to. And most important, be careful with your prices, because the price that you put out there is going to determine who you're going to attract to your business. And that's what's going to tell you. That's what's going to tell you what type of business you have, and also what you can and can't do in your business. Okay. 10 years ago, I couldn't even have an office. Okay. 10 years ago, none of my vans are older than 5 years old. Okay. 10 years ago, I was driving a van that was almost 20 years old. Why? Because the type of clients that I was attracting to my business. Okay. That price point that I was putting out there was basically showing me what I can and can't do in my business. So if I can do it, so can you. All right, guys, have a great day.